You're fine with most things that you do, but the thought of getting on a plane, a train, a bus, and suddenly you feel your panic rising, maybe it's only the thought of doing it, that's enough to set this off. And you know that there isn't actually anything wrong with that method of transport. The issue is the fear of feeling trapped in this tube, feeling stuck with no way to escape. Does that sound familiar? For a lot of people with this type of anxiety, the hardest part about public transport isn't the journey itself. It's the feeling of not being in control. The feeling that you can't stop it, you can't get out, you can't make it slow down or even pull over. And your brain interprets that as a threat. Here's why. Your nervous system has one main job to do, and that's to keep you safe. And over time, if you've had panic or overwhelm in the past, your brain starts to scan for anything that feels similar. And a closed space with nowhere to go, rising tension in your body, it recognises the pattern and it sends out the alarm. Not because there's any real danger, but because it feels like there's danger. And even if the logical part of your brain knows that you're safe, the part of your mind running the anxiety doesn't speak logic, it speaks in pattern recognition. And if being trapped, or even the worry about being trapped, caused you to panic in the past, your brain learns to start reacting before you even get on the transport. And that's why distraction doesn't always work. And that's because this isn't a mindset issue, it's a learned response in your nervous system. Hello, I'm Debbie. I'm a qualified hypnotherapist and I help people just like you to help retrain that response. And over time, that panic response will stop showing up or at least lessen, and you will be able to get on the train, the plane, the coach. I'm not saying you won't ever get anxiety, that's not possible, but your brain will learn it doesn't need to scream, "Get me out of here." It'll begin to understand that you are safe and that old pattern of behaviour and that response can stop. Let me know if you've avoided travelling because you find that even the thought of getting on the plane, the bus or the train just feels too overwhelming right now. And if you're not ready to work with me right now, but you think you might want to in the future, save this video so that you can find it when you are ready.